Hi, I'm Slavic with iDrinkCoffee.com. Today I'm presenting the Profitec Pro 600. The Pro 600 is a dual boiler espresso machine with a vibration pump. It has a PID temperature controller that controls the temperature of both the espresso and the steam boilers. And it has an E61 group head. To present the Pro 600, I'm going to discuss the features of this machine, and I'm also going to point out how this machine has changed over the years. This is a slightly updated version of the Pro 600. And then I'll make some drinks to demonstrate this machine in action. I posted a video of the Pro 600 a few years ago, and there have been some minor changes since then. Aesthetically, there's only really been one change, and that's the design of the cup rail. It's a little bit different. This back part here doesn't connect to the machine anymore, so it has kind of that floating feel. It's just a new aesthetic, makes it look really cool. Other changes are in the programming of the machine, in the PID, and I'll go over those in just a moment. The Pro 600 has two gauges or two manometers, and the one on the left measures the pressure inside the steam boiler, and the one on the right measures the extraction pressure. Now this is a vibration pump machine, so those readings are only of concern to us when the machine's actively extracting coffee. The Pro 600, like most other Profitec models, uses an E61 group head. The E61 is very well known. It's the most widely used commercial group head in the world. It's known for its temperature stability, and it's been around forever, since 1961, so you know that it's reliable. The one change that Profitec makes to the E61 group is up here, and this cap right here is called the mushroom. And most E61 group heads actually have this in two separate pieces, whereas Profitec, to make it more visually appealing, just has the one piece, low profile, gives the machine a really cool look. Up here we have the steam one on the left-hand side, and it's a rotary style valve, so you basically turn it to open it. This is a non-compression valve, so it requires no force to close or open. You can't over-tighten it either. And the same is true on the right-hand side here, which is the water. Now, I really like the valve design on the Pro 600. These valves come out at the side, and you see you have a lot of clearance at the side of the machine, and it's also true on the right-hand side with the hot water. So on some machines, sometimes the hot water gets in the way of the E61 lever. That's not the case on the Pro 600. It really is a fantastic design. The water tank on the Pro 600 is just up here. It can be easily removed by grabbing onto the cup rail. It's up here. It's a wide opening, very easy to fill. Now I'm just going to pull off the drip tray, and I'm going to show you a couple more features behind the drip tray. The Pro 600 has a cool kind of cutout where you can store your blind basket. That's kind of neat. You put that in out of the way there. And back here we also have a screw. You see it's like a large flathead screw, and what that is the OPV, the overpressure valve adjustment. So you can change your OPV, which allows you to increase or decrease your maximum extraction pressure. And finally, we have the PID. To access the PID menu, we press both buttons at the same time. And the first option that we're going to see is T1, and that's the temperature inside the espresso boiler. So I'm going to press this right here, and then I press the plus button in order to change the temperature. I have it set at 92 degrees, and of course this is Celsius. The next option is T2, and this is the steam boiler. Now the steam boiler goes up, I have it set at max, it's 132 degrees Celsius. Of course, very, very hot, gives me tremendous steaming power. The third option is, you see the letters O2, and the options are on and off. And what that is, it allows you to turn the steam boiler off. If, for example, you only want to make an espresso, of course, you can turn the steam boiler off in order to save on energy. The next function, you see CLN, and that stands for clean. And the Pro 600 allows you to program a reminder in order to clean the machine, or really backflush the machine, every X amount of brewing cycles. And you can set that in intervals of 10. Currently, it's set at 10, which I think is a little bit too often, so I'm going to increase it to 50. And now the machine will tell me every time, every 50 brewing cycles to clean the machine. Is just a nice little reminder. It's a pretty cool feature. And the final thing in the menu is the eco mode. I currently have it at off, but you can set it in intervals of 30 minutes. And what that does is, after that time, it goes by half an hour all the way from 30 minutes to 600 minutes, which is 10 hours. The machine, if it's not used for that amount of time, it will turn itself off and go into power savings mode. or you can turn that function off completely and the machine will just stay on until you physically turn it off. Now let's see the Pro 600 in action. Let's make some coffee. So the first drink that I'm going to make is a double shot of espresso, or rather 2 shots of espresso. I'm using the double basket and the double spout. The Pro 600 comes with both a single and double spout portafilter inside the box. And alongside the Pro 600, I'm using the Malconic X54 grinder. This is a new offering from Malconic. It's a home grinder. It's a nice grinder to pair with really any espresso machine, but it does really well with the Pro 600. Now the tamper that I'm using here is actually included with this machine. So Profitec includes a very decent tamper with a stainless steel base. Put my portafilter in and begin extracting my coffee. Now I'll also point out while we're extracting that the PID also acts as a shot timer, which is also a very useful feature. It's a feature that when I use machines that don't have it, it's a feature that I miss. So to me, that's really cool. I really like it. It's very useful. On the right, you can see my manometer is right around 9 bars. So this machine is set to, the OPV set to 9 bars. I just stop it right there. And you can see we have 2 very nice shots of espresso. Really nice crema, good striping. And let me give that a taste. Really nice. So next I'm going to make a milk-based drink, 2 cappuccinos. I'll put my cups right here. I've already ground and tamped my coffee. And this is a dual boiler machine, so I can extract coffee and froth at the same time. So I'll get that started and I'll start frothing. The Pro 600 comes standard with a 2-hole tip, which is really good for beginners, but if you want more steaming power, you can easily change it to a 3-hole or a 4-hole or even a 5-hole. But it becomes more challenging, especially with smaller amounts of milk. Stop my espresso there. And my milk is ready as well. And I mentioned before, these are of course non-compression valves, so they require no force. You just gently open and close. And of course I purged my wand to make sure any excess milk that gets sucked up is purged. That's 1. And 2 little cappuccinos that are ready to enjoy. Profitec is a brand that iDrinkCoffee has been working very closely with for many years now. It's a brand that has proven to be reliable and they make fantastic products. Like most Profitec models, the Pro 600 is made in Germany at Profitec's facility just outside of Heidelberg, and the quality really shows. With its great feature set, especially those dual boilers, it will allow you to make fantastic espresso in the comfort of your home, and the machine will look great in your kitchen. If you have any questions about the Pro 600 or any one of our products, please feel free to reach out to idrinkcoffee.com. We're here to help. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this about espresso machines, coffee grinders, everything to do with coffee. Thank you for watching and have a great day.